Good afternoon. Events like this epitomise the extraordinary ways teachers and head teachers are working together throughout this pandemic to make sure pupils can continue to learn. The challenges we have faced have provoked us all to think about the way in which schools and colleges can continue to deliver a rigorous, high-quality curriculum remotely. Since I became a minister, I've been committed to tackling disadvantage, ensuring that all pupils, regardless of background or circumstance, are enriched with the knowledge they need to succeed, and that all teachers are empowered to provide a great education for their pupils. In the face of the historic challenges presented by the coronavirus pandemic, that commitment has never been more important. And that's why the government issued a temporary continuity direction to make it clear that schools have a duty to provide remote education for state-funded school-aged children who are unable to attend school due to coronavirus. And we trust this has given reassurance and certainty to schools, pupils and parents. But I recognise that achieving this isn't possible without teachers and head teachers going that extra mile. So I'd like to start today by saying thank you. The great work that you have undertaken since March has been critical to making sure pupils are safe, connected and able to continue their education. Over 7 million children and young people were welcomed back to the classroom in September, and this would not have been possible without your collective efforts. I know this appreciation is shared by both parents and pupils alike. I know this work hasn't been without complication, and I'm under no illusion that this isn't going to be anything other than an extremely difficult year for everyone working in our schools and colleges. We are doing everything we can to give teachers the tools needed to deliver a great education which meets the expectations set out in our guidance. We've invested over £195 million since April to support remote education through laptops and tablets, internet provision, online education platforms and peer-to-peer support to use this technology. We've provided over 220,000 laptops and tablets to disadvantaged and vulnerable children during the summer term. And this term we're going even further, making over 340,000 available to disadvantaged children where face-to-face education has been disrupted. So far we've delivered over 50,000 4G routers to disadvantaged children to make sure they remain connected to their school where face-to-face education isn't possible. And this autumn term we're working with mobile networks to provide free data top-ups for disadvantaged children. Support is also available for schools to get set up on Google or Microsoft platforms. These platforms bring together the school community, they pool resources and give pupils the opportunity to work with their peers remotely. And since April, 2.3 million accounts have been set up. We've announced £1 billion of funding to support children and young people to catch up. And this includes a one-off universal £650 million catch-up premium to ensure that schools have the support they need to help all pupils make up for lost teaching time. And we've announced a new £350 million national tutoring programme to increase access to high-quality tuition for the most disadvantaged young people. We've also made £4.84 million available for Oak National Academy to provide video lessons for a broad range of subjects for reception up to Year 11. And since the start of the autumn term, over 6.6 million lessons have been viewed. The demonstrator network is the final piece of the jigsaw. The training provided by the network is helping schools and colleges to use technology to strengthen remote education arrangements and replicate typical classroom practices. The network also provides thoughts for a longer-term digital strategy that supports our wider school improvement aims. Nearly 7,000 schools and colleges have received advice, guidance and training from demonstrators since the programme was launched, and I look forward to seeing the quality and scale of this support continue. Whether you are at the start of a digital journey or looking to sharpen the skills you already have, I hope you've found this week of events useful. We continue to need to work together to make sure that all pupils are able to learn and to progress. And I'll end by thanking you once again for your dedication and commitment, and hope that the lessons we have learnt in recent months and the technological expertise gained will continue to benefit teachers, school staff, and children long into the future. Thank you.